Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. And welcome to our friends from Finland. We'll start, please, with Gary from Sky Sports News. Hi.
Nice for your time. We'll just get an update on the Kamada on his hamstring.
Yes, it is how it looked and how he walked off the pitch. So it's a serious hamstring injury, and he will be out for at least 8 to 10 weeks.
Wow, more bad news. So what does that mean, do you think, with him and Munoz, in terms of your January thinking? You need to bring in players?
Doesn't affect the thinking on tomorrow's game, and because they won't be back. And our focus is completely on it is 3 games within 5 days, starting with KuPS and then going to Leeds and playing at the Emirates. And then we have a little bit time, and but even then we play Tottenham at home before 2025 ends. So again, no, doesn't affect the next couple of days. But yes, it's not what we want. But on the other side, it's part of football. It's part of sports. Yeah, that when you play so many games, that things can happen. And it's not a normal muscle injury because it just was an incident with his landing and the body position. He overstretched everything and had the full weight on the front, and that's why this happens, because he never has muscle injuries, and so. But again, that unfortunately is part of our game.
As you say, 3 games in less than a week, 3 big important games as well, fighting on 3 fronts. You'll have to use the squad, I guess.
Well, yes, as I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, so no player will start KuPS and Leeds. So it's just not. I and we all feel responsible for the players' welfare, and just spoke to Will because he experienced this in few years ago when there was Boxing Day and was in 26, 28, or sometimes there were games and he played it. But I just think that now the intensity of the game increased, and also it's maybe you can do it once, but it's our 25th game now, or 26, I don't know. And also we have to think further, because again, it's on the 18th, we play on the 20th, we play on the 23rd, we play on the 28th, we play on the 1st, on the 4th, on the 7th, on the 10th. And therefore it's just irresponsible if we do this. So that's why we will start with 2 completely different teams. But of course, there will be the minutes will be shared a little bit if this is possible. And then normally I don't like to do this in competitive games. We always want to play the best team from the first until the last minute. But the schedule just demands this from us, and that's why we will do it.
That schedule, you just heard the boss talking about as a top pro. Obviously, you want to be involved in all the competitions. But is it just getting to the point where it's just all too much?
It's difficult to say, because as much as I or anyone else can say I want to play in every game, it's like the gaffer said, it's not possible nowadays. 7-8 years ago, you could probably get away with it, but due to the intensity of the games, it's incredible now. The amount of high-speed running, it's just, if you play every 2 games, every 2 days, there's bound to be an injury for a player. So whilst as players we want to play in every game, we have to understand the risks involved, and we have to respect the decision as well.